Hello, YouTube. All right, I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm getting ready to have a 3-day weekend. Anyhow, the other day I got my water bill again, and sure enough, the meter is still saying 0. So I'm not hitting the threshold where they start billing me more money. I guess with metered water, they don't bill you by the gallon. They bill you by a certain set number, like maybe 1,000, like maybe 1,000 gallons, 2,000 gallons, whatever their cutoff is. I think it's like 1,000 gallons. But if you don't hit that 1,000 gallon consumption, they say the reading is 0. So I've been getting all the 0 readings since I've been conserving water. So my water bill has been just the minimum, which is like 1998 or 1989 or something like that. So less than $20 a month for water, which is awesome. Now I've been conserving even more water, which I'll show you in another video, where I'm catching laundry water. I was going to catch shower water and sink water from the kitchen, but I'm thinking I don't need to do that because I have to pay anyways because I'm on the grid, and I'm already actually not using enough. But I'm not gonna force myself to use more just to use more. But it does give me a little bit more leeway to play with. But I have set up my washing machine to catch water from that. The plan is to use that for the garden. So that will probably be used, although it's not critical now, because I could use the house water, the regular city water, which I did for about 2 weeks, and it was still reading 0. So some of you might be wondering how I'm conserving the water so low. I think they set off a threshold of probably 1,000 gallons or something, or 800 or something. I don't know. It's high. And having lived in a van, you learn to conserve. You don't waste water. So the biggest thing that you can do if you're trying to conserve water like me is probably cut down on you showering. If you Google how often you should shower, some people think you should shower every day, but scientifically, they say you shouldn't shower every day. Because when you shower every day, you're washing away the oils and stuff on your body that actually protects you from infections and things. So showering every day can actually cause you problems. So if you're having health issues, if you're constantly getting sick, maybe you're too clean. Maybe you're showering too often. So anyhow, they recommend that you shower, I think 2 or 3 times a week. That's what the recommendation is that you shower 2 or 3 times a week. Now, I actually shower about 3 or 4 times a week, depending. Typically, like on a Friday, I will shower for the weekend, and if I'm going out somewhere special, I'll shower. And if I do some really dirty yard work, like when I'm working on the weekends and I get all sweaty and sticky and stuff, I'll shower afterwards. But during the weekday, I might shower usually on either that Sunday or the Monday, but probably that Sunday. And then I might shower on a Wednesday, and then on a Friday. So I shower about 3, sometimes 4 times a week. And occasionally I'll shower even 5 times a week. Sometimes twice in a day, depending how dirty I get that day. But anyhow, the other thing that I do to save water is I don't take long showers. Typically, the showers that I take, they're about 5 minutes. 5 minutes long. I don't bother to conserve to the point where if you really wanted to conserve, you wet yourself with the water, then you turn the water off, then you lather up, then you turn the water back on and rinse off. That's the ultimate conservation. So if you're trying to conserve, you're off grid, and the water supply that you have is what you have. If I was totally off grid and not on city water, I would do that. I would I would turn the shower on, wet myself, with the water, then lather up. And turn off the shower, then lather myself up, then turn the shower on to rinse. That would be the ultimate conservation, and still use, a wet shower. I basically go in and turn the shower on, warm water, and get myself lathered up and showered while the water's still running, which is kind of wasteful, but I'm under the threshold, and, I'm paying for it anyways. So I do that. Occasionally I'll stay in there, sometimes for a 10-15 minute shower, but most of the time I'm in there 5 minutes. I'm in there, wet myself, lather up, rinse off, and I'm out. So that's staying under the threshold. The other thing that I do, it saves water, is like when I brush my teeth and stuff, I don't leave the water running. Now, I'm not one of those people who take a cup and fill it with water and just use that cup, which would be what I would do if I was totally off grid to save the water. But on the city, what I do is I turn the water on, and I will, wet my toothbrush or whatever, and put the toothpaste on it, and then turn it off, and then, brush my teeth, turn it on, rinse my mouth out, then turn it off. So I don't leave the water running the entire time that I'm brushing my teeth, because then you got the water turned on and it's just running down the drain, so that conserves water. Other than that, I'm not really doing much else. I've been watering the plants, but it's not like the automated watering. We just leave it running. I typically go out there and I do like a fireman, and I take the hose and I wet the plants down, and I shut it off afterwards. That goes through a lot of water. It's kind of wasteful actually, but I do use the city water to water the plants. So far it's been staying under the threshold to register on the meter, which is good. I'm trying to do the same with electricity right now, by using solar power, basically for big items like cooking and cooling, like maybe running fans and stuff, and also for running like the TV and things during the daytime. During the daytime, electricity for me is free when I pull it off solar. So I hope you found these tips useful. The other thing you can do if you want to conserve water is the toilet. Some people say they don't flush unless it's number 2. I typically will flush, but not all the times. Like if I just do number 1, I might let it sit, for like half a day, maybe use number 1 several times and then flush it. But each flush is like 1 or 2 gallons, depending on the size of your toilet and how much water goes through. So you usually 1 or 2 gallons to flush. But if you've got 1,000 gallons to play with, that's 1,000 flushes. So I don't know exactly how much I'm using. I just know I'm not hitting the threshold. So now with the area here, I noticed the city is trying to raise the water rates, so they're gonna start charging more. They're gonna raise the minimum. I think they're gonna raise the minimum that they charge you, plus how usage. So the price of water is going up. So I will be affected if they raise the minimum, which I think they'll probably raise the minimum. But at least if I can continue to not hit the threshold, then that means that I won't have to pay any more than what the new minimum is. And with electric, I think the minimum is about $25 a month. Right now I'm paying about $45.50. But I've started to switch over to using solar for cooking. So we'll see how much of an impact that has on knocking it down. But at the same time, I've been running the AC more, because it's summer, and I've been running the AC in multiple rooms. So that might be raising the price up. But I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the content on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Make sure that you turn on notification for YouTube so you'll be updated whenever I upload a new video. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Have a safe weekend. Bye-bye now.